Hello everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Jay in the Kitchen. So this is the very first in a series that we're going to do of making Spanish tapas. And Spain is one of the countries that is most near and dear to my heart. So you see Jay in the Kitchen apron, we're testing out all these different aprons. I'll keep you posted when they go on sale. But the biggest thing about Spain is Ivan and I, most of us did Ancestry.com and we discovered that a large portion of our descendants come from Spain. So I love the food, I love the country. It is my go-to place. If I could move there tomorrow, I probably would. So join me as we start in the series today. Now if you go back into my video playlist, we have the shrimp and butter sauce. So I'm bringing shrimp back, but we're gonna do it a little differently. We're gonna add my secret ingredient, the star of Spain, I think, is saffron. So stay tuned and let's put this all together. So let's go over some of the ingredients of what we're gonna need. The star of the show is gonna be this powdered saffron. If you have regular saffron, that's fine as well. A little piece of a lemon. I took 2 cloves of garlic and just sliced them. I have half an onion here. I just diced it up. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then some parsley that I'm gonna chop. Of course, extra virgin olive oil, Spanish. There's always Spanish, Greek, and Italian olive oils in my home. A little bit of white wine. You can omit the wine if you want. But let's go ahead and put this together. So once you do this, let's chop up the parsley. And I love it. This is flat leaf Italian parsley. There's curly parsley, but to me personally, I love. Move that over. Flat leaf. It has more flavor. There's more to it. That's just my personal preference. Of course, this is my new Japanese knife. Must be very careful with it. I used it a few days ago and I'm absolutely in love. Take a look at that. Take a look at this beauty. Look at that handle. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I still use my globals, don't you worry. So now that I have this all together, let's put this back into this little container. Now let's bring out what pan or pot we're gonna use and let's start cooking. All right, so now that my pan is heating up, I'm using my Le Creuset here, induction cooktop. Super quick, super easy. I just sprinkled a little bit of kosher salt onto my shrimp. Let's add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, not too much, because the whole point is we want these shrimp cook very quickly. And that's what we want. So I'm gonna put these in here. Let's make sure that they all have a little bit of oil to coat. They're gonna cook about 60 to 90 seconds per side, and then I'm gonna pull them off, and then we're gonna make that beautiful sauce with the saffron that I was talking about. So let's just hurry these up in there. If you notice, some will start to turn pink super fast. Good indicator that they're cooking. You hear that sizzle? Oh, it's the best sound in the world. Put that in there. Gorgeous. So what do I mean? If you take a look, it's starting to turn pink. That's what you're looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these and we'll come back in about 1.5 to 2 minutes and then we'll start the sauce. These tongs have become an extension of my hand. They're fantastic. If I can find the link, I'll put it in the description. Gorgeous. Turn these over. All right, so I'm gonna take them out. They're almost to the point of being cooked, but they need a little, probably another 60 seconds. But I wanna be able to put these back in the sauce that we're about to create. So let's take all of these out and let's make that sauce so that way they can finish cooking in that deliciousness. I wish you could all smell this. It's so heavenly. There we go. To this, add a little bit of unsalted butter, probably by the table. I'm gonna put a tablespoon. A little extra virgin olive oil, not too much, just enough. Let's add in that half of an onion that I chopped up. And then we're gonna, the onion will sweat, which will help deglaze, but we're also gonna add a little bit of wine. So I'm gonna lower the heat because I don't want the onion to burn. I simply want it to become translucent, which means that you can pretty much see through them. Hi, Halle Berry. If you see Halle Berry on camera behind me, she's always in the kitchen with Papa. Always, always, always. To this, I'm gonna add the 2 cloves of sliced garlic. As you can see, I literally sliced them paper thin. It's the best way to have them. Add a little bit of salt, because of course, remember, you layer your flavors. And not too much, just enough. This smells heavenly. When you have brown on the bottom, that is going to equal flavor. I promise you. Let that go for about 30 to 45 seconds. To this, we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of pimentón. Sweet, it's smoked Spanish paprika. We want to mix that up continuously so it doesn't get bitter. Look at that beautiful, beautiful flavor. Look at that color. I was going to say flavor, but it's the color that makes the magic. Now, add in whatever white wine you have. A couple tablespoons, not too much. Now, using the flat end of this, I'm going to pull away all of those brown bits that were on the bottom. Because like I said, those brown bits equal flavor. Look at that. Oh, this smells so good. I can't wait till you all make this. Now, do you have to add the saffron? No. But I love the flavor. Now, one thing with saffron is you can't, if you use too much, to me personally, it tastes a little medicinal. So this is literally probably a little less than 1/8 of a teaspoon. Look at that color. Now that's what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and put all the shrimp back inside. There we go. Always keep clean bowls around. Using my trusty tongs. In fact, let's use... Look at that. So I am going to taste the sauce to make sure it has enough seasoning. It's a very forgiving sauce, and this is great because you can put this on a plate. Stay tuned for a video on the roasted potatoes, because at a tapas bar in Spain, in Madrid specifically, I can't remember the name of it. There were so many different options with the most glorious and delicious wines that I probably have ever had. It's incredible. So I'm going to squeeze in my lemon, which is that little bit that I had. That's enough. Now let's go ahead and taste the sauce. I think it could use a little bit of white pepper. Just a little bit. I love the bite that white pepper has. To this, I'm going to add a little bit of that fresh parsley that we chopped. Not too much, just enough. And guess what? Your dish is done. Turn the heat off. That last 30 to 45 seconds that this needed to cook is now officially done. So from start to finish, you can have this done between 5 to 10 minutes. Now you can use fresh shrimp. These were frozen and thawed and then dried. And that, everyone, is how easy it is to make a tapas dish with shrimp. Don't you worry. We're going to be doing a lot of other fishes and a lot of other things. But the joy that this brings me, you guys have no idea. I am so excited. I will plate this and let's taste together. Y'all, I can't even begin to tell you the aromas that are going around this house. Even the dogs are like sniffing around the kitchen. Is Papa gonna drop something? So here we go. Delicious little shrimp. Of course, I piled them high. But we're gonna go ahead and have one. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did have one before. They're so good. The shrimp is still crunchy, like it has good body to it. One of my absolute favorite dishes to make. Oh wow. I have no words. This can go with some of the potatoes. Stay tuned for that video. That's gonna be fun. You can have this with a beautiful little side salad. Of course, hold on. You have yourself a glass of wine. This happens to be Ivory and Burt. It's a lower end, about $12 a bottle for Chardonnay, California. In the Lodi region, delicious. And if you have a Sauvignon Blanc or an Albarino, a nice from northwest of Spain. Oh, delightful. So thanks for joining me. Make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everyone for helping us get to that 1,000 subscribers. Let's just continue to grow this channel. We're gonna have lots of fun. I'm gonna start out with 10 recipes of nothing but tapas. I might even do my little braised octopus. I don't know. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.